Platform 1, no changes to opener. Can I get all spotters, loaders, and judges to the platforms, please? We're going to get going here in 2 minutes. Bar is loaded for Jonathan. Let's get this party started. 205 kilos on the bar. Jonathan, you are up on platform.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to CPU Nationals Day 3. We are here on platform 1 with our 93 kilo men's open class. Should be a great day of lifting. First up is Jonathan Dupuis, opening at 205.
Loaded on platform 2 for Jordan Tallis, 235 kilos on the bar.
If you tuned in last night, you saw a great evening of lifting here. A lot of excitement. Jessica Butner with an unofficial world record deadlift.
Down and up.
Looked like an easy opener. That was a good squat for Jonathan. Next up, Tyler Wasluk from Alberta, 222.5 kilos for his opener.
Next, Sean Brooks, 237.5 kilos on the bar. James Lavovian, bar is loaded. James is on deck.
Bar is loaded on 1 for Tyler.
And that looked like a nice, easy opener for Tyler. Oh, he did get one red light from one of the side judges for depth, but he got 2 white lights, so it's a good lift for him.
Followed by TJ and then Devon.
240 kilos on the bar for James.
Our third squad of the day, we're already over 500 pounds.
227 kilos, 227.5 kilos now on the bar for Kevin Chow from Ontario.
Loaded for James.
Bar is loaded for Kevin. that look easy. What are the judges
That was
saying?
a nice fast opener from Kevin. 3 white lights. Now we're going to 235 kilos on the bar for TJ Gear.
240 kilos on the bar for Andrew. Ferris is on deck.
Bar is loaded for TJ.
Bar is loaded.
And a good lift for TJ.
Devin's coming up next, followed by Luke, and then Willie.
It's a good lift on platform 2 for Andrew. Ferris is on deck. 220 kilos on the bar.
Bar is loaded for Devin.
Bar is
Devon
loaded for
Crew
Andrew.
from Alberta coming out now. 237.5 kilos on the bar.
Sorry,
Being
bar is
coached
loaded for
by
Ferris.
Bryce Krawchuk.
Three white lights, Devin.
And a nice easy opener. 3 white lights for Devon.
Willie, and then Liam.
Luke Mcrae coming out next. 242.5 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Luke.
That is a good lift on platform 2. 245 kilos on the bar, platform 2. Joseph Benoit. Bar is loaded on platform 2. 540 pounds. These are big openers.
That's a good
And a
lift
good lift for
Willie's
Luke.
coming up next from Alberta, followed by Liam.
Another Alberta
and then
lifter up now,
Brandon.
Willy Lamb. Also opening with 242.5 kilos on the
Bar
bar.
is loaded. Let's go, Willie.
Split decision, good lift on platform 2. 255 kilos on the bar for Walter. Robert is on deck.
That looked nice and smooth. Judges say
2-1, good lift for Willie.
2-1.
Liam's coming up next, followed by Brandon, and then Derrick.
1 red light from the side judge.
Bar is loaded on platform 2.
Bar is
And
loaded for Liam on 1.
Liam up next, 245 kilos. Lots of lifters opening in this 235 to 255 kilo range here in this 93 men's open class.
Same. 3 white lights.
Nice and tight, let's go.
Robert is up next. 272.5 kilos on the bar. Cracked 600 pounds.
Grab it up. Easy.
Down and out, bar.
And that's a good lift for Liam.
Judges say it's a good lift. Brandon's coming up next with the same weight.
Next we have the same weight again, 245 kilos for Brandon Leclair.
Bar is loaded.
Out of
45,
Quebec.
Bar is loaded for Brandon.
Brandon is wearing the Team Canada singlet, so he has represented Canada at an international event in the past.
Three white lights. Big lift on platform 2 for Rock. 275 kilograms on the bar for Curtis.
That looked like a nice, easy opener for Brandon. And 3 white lights for Brandon. Derrick Van Avery up next. 247.5 kilos on the bar for him.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded on 1. Let's go, Derrick. Landon's on deck. Joshua's in the hole. Isaac, you are 4 out.
Three white lights. Good lift for Curtis. Mark Antoine is up next. Same point.
And that's a good lift for Derrick. Up next, 250 kilos on the bar for Landon Hickmott out of BC.
Joshua on deck. Isaac in the hole. Bar is loaded for landing.
That is a good lift on platform 2.
2 red lights for Landon, both for depth, so he does not get that lift. He'll have to sink it a little deeper on his next attempt. Joshua Smith is up next out of Ontario, 255 kilos.
Bar is loaded.
Second last lifter.
Bars loaded on platform 2 for wrestling.
This is a single flight session. So the lifters will do their 3 squats, and then there will be a 20-minute break before bench and a 20-minute break between bench and deadlift as well.
Looks like an easy opener for wrestling. Three white lights. Good lift.
A nice easy opener for Joshua. 3 white lights for him. And now last lifter in this flight, Isaac Bake. 270 kilos on the bar for him. 595-pound opener.
Bars loaded on platform 2 for Louis.
Bar loaded for Isaac.
Rules require that between 2 and 5 spotters are on the platform at one time. When we see opening weights like this over 500 pounds, we have the 5 spotters up there just to make sure our lifters stay safe. I'm Sandra from Alberta, and now Gail from Newfoundland and Labrador has joined me. Morning, Gail.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, everybody out there who's lucky to be up bright and early on this Thursday morning here in Winnipeg.
For our first round of squats, let's go up to our second round. Jonathan, Tyler, and then TJ.
Starting our second round of squats here, 212.5 kilos on the bar for Jonathan Dupuis.
These are second attempts for these guys.
Bar is loaded for Jonathan.
So second rounds of attempts have just started. Got 13 lifters in this flight, so it's going to promise to be quite the showdown here in the squat.
And a good lift for Jonathan. 3 white lights.
And we've got Tyler up next, coming in with the 235 squat. That's 520 pounds roughly, folks. He's up. It's 12.5 kilos from his opening attempt.
That is a good lift for Sean. 3 white lights. Jordan Tallis is up next. 250 kilos in the bar. Jordan is from Team Alberta.
And that was a good lift for Tyler. 3 white lights on his second. TJ Gear up next. 10 kilo jump up to 245 for him.
And TJ is a fellow Newfoundlander. The reason I'm got stuck with doing live commentary, it appears, because I came to watch TJ. So I got a great seat here. The advantages of doing live commentary. He's from Labrador. He's a Labrador lifter.
I was on this side last night for the 72 Women's Open, and that was an amazing seat,
my
let
God,
me tell
I can
you.
imagine. I was actually live commentary across the way there, and I was poking my head over every now and again to see what was going on with all the screams. Looks like a great second attempt by TJ, and he's got 2 white lights. Of course, that's all you need, 2 out of 3. And that was a good lift.
Landon Hickmott up now. He missed this one on his first. He's going to try the same weight again, 250 kilos on his second. Always a good move to just get that opening weight under your belt.
Absolutely, Sandra. Get the nerves out and move on. This should be something he can do for 2 or 3 attempts, really, if he picked his openers wisely. Of course, the nerves tend to get the best of a lot of people here at national championships just such as this. So let's hope he can sink it here. He adjusts himself a little bit. And he's grinding it out. Let's see what the judges say.
That's a good lift for Landon.
That was a good lift. Sunk it deep that time.
Bit of a struggle here, Sandra. I don't know if he'll take a big jump for his third, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was, there was some weight on his back, for sure.
Probably a 2.5, 5 kilo jump for his third.
Willie is in the hole.
So we've got Luke Mcrae attempting 250, 551 pounds for those of you not used to kilos. And this guy's from Alberta. You know this guy, Sandra?
I do, yes. We have a few Alberta lifters in this flight. So, again, happy to be on this side and watch how they do. Luke's been in the powerlifting game for quite a while. Nice to see him at nationals this year. He often doesn't come to nationals, so it was good to see him throw his hat in the ring here.
Next step. Oh, something happened. He couldn't get his knees, maybe.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Sounds like they want him to be a little more upright.
You got 5 seconds.
Oh,
You have to have your knees locked and be
he's got-
standing upright before you get the start command in the
yeah,
squat.
and he ran out of time, unfortunately.
Oh, he ran out of time.
No lift. No lift. So you've only got a minute to get your squat command in, and unfortunately with that re-rack, he ran out of time.
So he can try that again on his third. Make sure he's nice and upright as soon as he gets that bar unracked and gets settled into position.
That was a recent conversation we had at a referee's clinic, actually, about lifters put a lot of weight on their back and they're really bent over. It's not considered a safe position for squatting and for starting the squat, so thus the reason they asked them to stand upright a little bit. All right, this guy looks good and confident. Good, solid step back.
Joseph is up next, 257.5 kilos in the mark.
Again, 250 on his back, 551 pounds. Made it look pretty easy. Let's see what the refs say, and it's
That's a
3
good
white
lift
lights.
for Kevin. Willie's coming up next, followed by Leah.
Willy Lamb out of Alberta up next, 252.5 kilos on the bar.
You weren't kidding about lots of Alberta lifters, were you, Sandra?
10-kilo jump from his first.
Bar is loaded on platform 2 for Joseph.
And another one who's asked to re-rack. It appears it's a knee issue, according to the side referees. So one of the rules of the squat is your knees have to be locked prior to getting the squat command from the chief
15
referee.
seconds, Willie, lots of time.
He's got 12
Get back
seconds
there,
in order to
straighten
get
your
the
legs.
squat command. Lock out those knees to
Lock
get
'em
the
out.
command. And he's good to go.
4
3
seconds left on the,
A few seconds to spare, right?
but he got that command. Let's see what the judges say about the lift.
2 to 1, good lift. All right, Liam's coming
2
up
white
next.
lights, that's all he needed.
55 on the bar, followed by Devon.
Side judge gave him a blue card. She may have felt that his knees still were not
locked,
locked or
yeah.
not locked at the end of the lift.
Yeah, that or a downward motion of the bar, but I didn't,
It didn't
see
look
that.
Yeah, it didn't look like that from this
No,
angle
probably
anyway.
his knees.
Yeah.
Bar is loaded for Leah, 255 kilos.
Next up is Liam. I'm not going to attempt that last name. Withers is half of it. Coming in with a 255, 562 pounds for his second attempt.
Curtis is on deck.
Liam hails from Ontario. Bit of a struggle up and down
Good job, spotters.
and no lift. Spotter's got him. He's safe.
Bar is loaded.
I'm sure he'll attempt that weight again in his third attempt.
Then
Probably
Brandon.
adjust his stance a little bit, adjust the biomechanics, and you never know, it
Bar
might
is
go up.
loaded for Devon.
Devon Crew out of Alberta up next. Also 255 kilos on the bar.
Nice work, spotters. Thank you.
Let's get a hand for our spotters and loaders out there, guys. They're doing an awesome job. Cheer. Yeah. Let's go, Devon.
Kilograms on the bar on platform 2 for Curtis. Antoine is on deck.
Taking his time getting set up here.
Bar is loaded on platform 2.
Go, go, go.
Looks like a good solid squat. Let's see what the referees say.
2 to 1, good lift
Yep,
for Devon.
2 to 1. That's all you need.
Coming up next with 260.
Red light on the side for depth from one of the side judges.
That happens a lot in these types of championships. A lot of times you'll see one lifter may be skewed and gets a hip down a little farther on one side. So not out of the ordinary to see just one red light on one side.
See 3 white lights.
Another Ontario lifter up here, Derrick Van Avery. He's got 260
Bar is loaded.
kilos on the bar. That's 570, roughly 575 pounds.
Go, 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 go,
And he got it down, got it up solid.
go. Good lift
3
for
white lights,
Garrett.
great lift. Good solid lift
Brandon's
by
coming up
Derrick.
next with 260 as well on the bar.
Same weight now.
260 on the bar again now for Brandon Leclair.
Bar is loaded for
He's
Brandon.
Brandon's from Quebec. He's wearing a Team Canada singlet, so obviously he's represented Team Canada at some event in the past.
Say
All right, he's taking his time with his setup here. Just started his walkout. Hands still up. Got the command. Down he goes. Made it look easy. Let's see what the referees say.
And deep, the judges
Beautiful.
agree, 3 white lights. Josh is coming up next.
Going up to 267.5 now on the bar for Joshua.
Kilos, followed by Isaac, and then we're back to the top of the order.
Just about finished now, waiting for the last two lifters in the bottom of the flight here. Then we're going to start our third attempt squats. That's when the weights are going to start to get interesting. All right, he's setting up strong. Great confident walk back. Gets the squat command. Taking his time going down. Solid squat. Let's see what the judges say. And we've got 3 white lights. Good second lift for Josh.
Isaac's coming up next.
Isaac Bake up now, heaviest squat of this second round of squats, 287.5 kilos on the bar, 633 pounds. Isaac weighed in quite light. He weighed in at 87.24 kilos, so looks like he's the lightest
He is the
lifter
lightest,
in this session, and opening at well over 3 times body weight, or this lift is well over 3 times his body weight.
That gives him a distinct advantage and a disadvantage. Should have come down to a tie, of course. It goes by body weight, so he'll have a definite advantage there. But he's also lifting the heaviest in this flight, so he may not need that advantage. He could have had a big breakfast.
Get up, get up, get up.
Beautiful lift.
He's shaking his head.
Oh, he lost that one on depth. One says depth, one says some other technicality, up and down, or failure to lock out the knees at the top.
Going back to the top of the order.
So no second lift. He'll probably repeat that one for his third attempt.
Back up to the top of the order now with Jonathan Dupuis. Going into our thirds, 217.5 kilos. Jonathan out of Quebec.
Bars loaded. Bar is loaded for Jonathan.
Little misload on the bar there, so they had to straighten that out and ask the lifter to step off the platform and restart the clock. In all fairness to the lifter, it wasn't his issue. So he's ready to go. Got the squat command.
Go, go,
And
go,
he's
go.
fighting it. There's 3 white lights for Jonathan. Great third squat.
Jumping up to 245 now on the bar for Tyler Wasluk out of Alberta. 10-kilo jump from his second.
Bar is loaded for Jordan.
Bar is loaded for Tyler. Tyler's here from Alberta.
It's a midway battle for Tyler. He's looking for a middle position here and move up to 7th place out of course, of a field of 13. That's not a bad showing. Pretty tough group here this morning.
That looked pretty easy for a third.
It did.
Opener to me.
Yeah, refs thought so as well. So 3 white lights for him. Great way to end it off. All 3 lifts.
Coming up next.
I think he
147.5.
probably had more in the tank with that one.
Save it for the deads.
Yep, exactly.
Bar is loaded for TJ.
All right, here comes my fellow Newfoundland and Labradorian, TJ Gear.
Get behind these guys. These are last squat attempts.
He's got 247.5 on the bar, 545 pounds for TJ. He's struggling. Got it up.
Down and
See
up,
what the
see
judges
the
say. No, got him for depth on both sides, so he'll have to settle for his 245. He only went up 2.5 kilos, so not a big loss there.
Luke Mcrae up next, 252.5. On his last lift, Luke had to replace the bar. He wasn't upright, and then he timed out before he got the squat command. So he didn't attempt his second lift. They went up 2.5 kilos.
We'll see what happens. He'll learn from his second one, I'm sure.
Yeah, just needs to settle in and make sure he's nice and upright. Knees locked. And he got the squat command this time.
That's a good start. Oh, that was deep. Good Lord. Sank that one.
Good fight. What did the judges say?
3 whites. Oh, yeah. You don't get much deeper on a third lift.
No, he sunk that one. He made sure that was deep enough.
Yeah, there was no arguing that one.
Followed by Willy.
Wow. That was almost a pause squat. All right, Liam is up next for his third squat, 255 kgs. That's 562 pounds for those of you who are over the age of 20. Anybody over the age of 50 knows all about kgs, I'm sure.
Good work, kid. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, Liam, let's go. Come on, Liam.
That is a good lift for James. Nice job.
Taking his time with his setup here. He's got 30 seconds gone. All right. Let's wait for
You always
the
want to
plan.
take your time and get set up properly. The lift really begins when you're unracking it. Want to make sure you're nice and tight.
Oh,
No.
no, a little double bounce at the bottom. Spotter's got him. He's okay. So no lift.
All right, Willy's coming up next, followed by Landon.
So he finishes off with 245 kg.
Come on, Andrew.
Bar is loaded for Willy. 257.5 kilos.
Willy Lamb is up next. He's another Alberta lifter, coming in his third attempt at 257.5, 568 pounds roughly. Getting ready to set up here now.
3 white lights. Good lift for Andrew. Up next is Joseph, 267.5 kilos on the bar. This is a provincial record attempt in Nova Scotia.
Got the command to go down.
Looks like the judges were waiting for his knees to be locked out, but they gave him that squat command.
It was a great fight. Let's see what the refs say. Yep, 2-1. Good lift.
This is a provincial record attempt. Let's get behind him.
Landon's coming
Really
up
hard
next,
for
260
side
kilos
referees
followed
to
by
judge the knees in a competition, especially on third attempts when the weights get super, super heavy, because generally the athlete is shaking severely, trying to hold that weight up, and sometimes the knees lock on lock, lock on lock. So oftentimes you'll get a 2-1 decision like that.
Strong walkout.
So this is Landon Hickmott. He's up with 260 kg, 573 pounds. He hails from beautiful British Columbia.
Nice job, Joseph. Robert is up next, 277.5 kilos. Walter is on deck.
And he's driving.
Good job, Landon.
Stood up.
Back up. What did the judges say?
Good lift. Devon
3 white lights.
followed by Derrick.
Landon had missed his first, but came back strong, got his second and third. 262.5 kilos now on the bar for Devon. Up 7.5 from his
Bar's
second.
loaded on 1.
Come on, Robert. That is a good lift for Robert.
All right, Devon is here now, getting all set up.
That's a lot of speed on that scoreboard. These guys are doing an amazing job. These are huge weights that these guys are
Just waiting to get the squat command. Referee's arms are down.
Bar is loaded for Walter.
Go, Devin, go,
And
go,
he's
go,
struggling. Push it, push it. There you go.
Go.
Yeah, 2-1. Good lift.
One
Derrick's up next.
red card on the side from one judge for depth, but 2-1. He's got the lift.
Let's go, Walter.
265 kilos on the bar for Derrick.
So we got the bottom of the flight coming up here now, the last 5 lifters. So lots of juggling for position here now, I'm sure. Get the most out of their squat and take preliminary lead going into the bench press.
This is up next. 295 kilos on the bar. Mark Antoine is on deck. Same weight. Bar is loaded.
All right, Derrick is from Ontario. 265 for his 3rd attempt. Got the squat command. Quick down. He nosedived it down.
Nice grind, kept with it.
Yeah. Not up quite as fast, but he certainly went down. There you go, 3 white lights. Great way to end it.
Followed by Joshua and then Brandon. Bar is loaded.
265 again on the bar now for Kevin.
Also an Ontario lifter. I wonder if they train together. He's taking his time. Getting to the podium, got to get his reps on here. And wasting some precious time.
Mark Antoine, 295 kilos on the bar. Bruce Lurking on deck.
Gets the squat command. Again, down confidently, struggling to get it back up. He got her up. Let's see what the judges say. Just waiting for the center judge now to hit the button. 3 white lights. Great 3rd attempt.
For Kevin. Joshua's coming up next, followed by Brandon and then Isaac.
And up to 272.5 now on the bar for Joshua. He only took a 5-kilo jump from his 2nd, so maybe feeling he was getting close to a max
To a
on his
max,
2nd.
Yeah, 5 kilos. It's just called chipping away at your totals. It's what you do at this level. Try to get all 3 lifts in because sometimes 2.5, even half a kilo is the difference between a winner or 1st or 2nd, 3rd place. So chip away, get all your lifts in is how you do well in powerlifting matches.
Bruce Lurking lifting 302.5 kilos on the bar.
Get up, easy.
Up it come. Let's
Look
see.
Looked like a nice squat. What did the judges say?
Beauty.
3
Three
white lights.
Yep. He's excited.
He is. Guessing that may have been a PR for
Oh,
Joshua.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Same weight again now, 272.5 kilos on the bar for Brandon Leclair.
Brandon. Let's make it look as easy.
It's interesting. Brandon's 3rd attempt at 272.5 is only 2.5 kilos more than Isaac's opener at 270. Now, that's all he's been able to get so far is his opener, but just goes to show what an incredible opener that young feller had.
He did. And it also goes to show how important it is to just make lifts and
Yeah.
build
Yeah,
away at
and
your
plug
total.
away. Yeah. If he had given up after his first, he was 25 kilos behind that guy, and now look what. There's a potential to take the lead. He's struggling.
That was a nice-looking
yeah,
squat.
Big smile on his face. Yep. 3 white lights.
Isaac Bake, last lifter in this flight. He'll attempt 287.5 kilos again. Missed it on his 2nd. See what happens here. But you're right, as you were saying, Gail, he may come out, if he only comes out of this with his opener, he'll be
Yep.
sitting at 270. And some of the other lifters that open quite a bit lower will actually be ahead of him
Yeah,
in the squat.
absolutely.
Session. Here comes Isaac, 147.5, 633 pounds. Over 3 times his body weight.
Crowd getting behind Isaac here.
It's the last squat now of this round, and then we're going to move on to bench press. Confident going down. Now he finished it out. Let's see.
Finished it. What did the judges say?
Yes, 2 to 1. One side for depth, but got the lift.
That wraps up our squats. There will be a 20-minute break now before bench. So come back in about 20 minutes, join us, and we'll start our bench portion of our session. Thanks.
Platform 1, you have 4.5 minutes to change your openers. Platform 1, 4.5 minutes to change your openers. No more changes to openers. Platform 1, no more changes to openers. Platform 2, you have 2 minutes to change. Platform 2, you have 2 minutes to change your openers. We're going to get going here in 2 minutes on platform 1. Can I get all the spotters, loaders, and judges to the platform, please? One minute, platform 2 to change your openers. 1 minute on platform 2 to change your openers. Thirty seconds, platform 2 to change your openers. Platform 1, we're getting going in just over a minute.
Welcome back. We are here about to start the bench portion of our 93 Men's Open session this morning. I'm Sandra Drake here from Alberta.
And I'm Gail Johnson here from the beautiful province of Newfoundland and Labrador. So for those of you who don't know much about the technical side of the bench press, and it is a very technical lift, you'll notice there will be 3 commands coming from the chief referee, and that is a start command. After their elbows are locked, they have to bring the bar down to their chest. They have to hold it perfectly still, touching their chest. They'll get the command then to press. They have to press it up and lock their elbows once again before they get a rack command. While all that's happening, of course, their head and their feet have to stay on the floor, the head on the bench, their butt has to stay on the bench. So quite the technical lift here for the bench press. So let's see how it goes. First lifter is Landon Hickmott, opening with a 137.5, 303 pounds. Quick commands. 3 white lights. Great opening lift for Landon.
Next up, we have Devon Crew out of Alberta, 137.5 kilos on the bar as well.
Bar is loaded for Devon.
Going to get going on platform 2 in about 1 minute. Joseph is up first.
Quite the range here in the range of bench press openers from 137.5, looks like all the way to 190 kilos. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. So Devon is just getting set up here now. Elected to take a lift from the spotter.
Easy.
Look good from our end. Oh, technical. We've got 2 reds from the sides. Butt probably came off the bench. Did you see anything, Sandra?
The butt came off the bench.
Yeah.
Lifters have to keep their butt, shoulders, and head all on the bench when they make the lift. If they don't, they will get a yellow card. Side judges can see that. Often the head judge can't see if their butt comes off the bench, which is why you'll often see yellow cards from the side judges and not from the head referee.
So we've got Willy Lamb up next, and he's opening at 140 kilos, 308 and a half pounds. Also from Alberta.
That's a good lift for Willy.
Nice, easy opener for Willy. 142.5 kilos coming on the bar now for Kevin Chow out of Ontario.
Bar is loaded for Kevin. 142.5 kilos, 314 pounds.
Kevin is taking his time here, getting set up.
Joseph, 3 white lights. Jordan is up next with 150 kilos on the bar. Put us in the hole.
Setup is everything in the bench press. You notice a lot of these lifters are trying to get high on their traps, trying to get their lats squeezed together to get that explosive power out of the hole. Driving with their legs. Beautiful first lift.
2 reds and a green.
It's 3 white lights for Kevin.
Derek's coming up next, followed by Brandon and then Josh.
145 now on the bar for Derrick.
Kilos, 319 pounds. Bar is loaded.
About 320
for Derrick.
pounds for his opening lift on bench.
Derrick's taking a moment now to talk to the spotter and let him know exactly how he wants to hand it out to him. Too much weight, too little weight. If he passes it out to him too far, of course, too high, then he loses that tightness in his lats. So good idea to talk to your spotter before your first lift. Can't manage to keep his elbows locked out, it appears, so he's been given the command to re-rack the bar, and he's going to give it another attempt. He's still got a little over 20 seconds, so he still should be fine, but he needs to keep those elbows locked in order to get the command.
Good lift for Derrick. Brandon's coming up next.
Looks
followed
like
by
3
Josh
white lights. Good
then
lift.
Liam.
Not a lot left there. He's kind of struggled with that opener, so we'll see where he goes with his second.
6 pounds.
152.5 now, loaded on the bar for Brandon Leclair.
Once again, Brandon as well talking to the spotter, let him know just how to hand it out to him. Taking his time getting set up here, getting high on those traps. Beautiful opener there, looks solid. Yep, and it's 3 white lights from the judges.
Going to 155 for Josh. Liam's on deck. Lucas
155 kilos on the bar for Joshua Smith out of Ontario.
Bar is loaded for James.
Bar is loaded for Josh.
All right, Josh is getting set up here now for his 155 kg. Josh hails from Ontario. Just waiting for him to get set. He's elected to use the spotter to hand the weight to him. Got the start command. Looks solid from this end. And yep, 3 white lights for Joshua. Great opener.
Liam's coming up 157.5, followed by Luke and then Jonathan.
Liam up next, 157.5 kilos on the bar.
Johnny's up next with 160 kilos on the bar. Followed by Jordan.
Bar is loaded for Liam.
Bar is loaded for Sean. Andrew's on deck.
Looks like Liam has opted to pass the bar out to himself. Some people feel that it helps keep their lats tight when they do that themselves. It does require a bit of an effort and certainly lots of practice. But and he almost got caught in a hole there. But 3 white lights, good lift.
Lights for Liam. Luke's coming up next, followed by Jonathan. And then Isaac.
165 kilos on the bar.
Getting to the bottom of the order there now. 5 more lifters to go in the round. First round of attempts for
Bar is
bench
loaded
press.
for Luke. Luke's here from Alberta.
No handout either for Luke. He's going to do this himself.
Bar is loaded for Andrew. Ferris is on deck. Come on, Andrew.
Looked like a
Good, yeah.
easy first
Yeah,
lift for
good
Luke.
solid lift for sure, Sandra.
Yes, 3 white
Yep,
lights.
refs
3 white
agree.
lights.
Jonathan's coming up with 165, followed by Isaac, Tyler, and then TJ will finish off the first round of bench.
165 kilos on the bar now for Jonathan Dupuis.
Bar is loaded for
Three
Jonathan.
white lights. Ferris is up next. 165 kilos on the bar. Mark Antoine is on deck. Bar is loaded for Ferris.
Looked like a solid lift.
Yeah.
And that's a good lift for Jonathan.
3 white lights for Jonathan at 165. Great opener.
Tyler is on deck, TJ's in the hole.
All right, next 3 lifters. Then we go back to the top of the order.
Isaac up next, also 165 kilos on the bar.
Bar is loaded for Isaac.
Isaac, of course, had the biggest squat here at this year's championships at 287.5 kilos. Struggled a bit with his squat, but still managed to get it in. So he's currently in first place.
175 kilos on the bar.
Right now, based on bench and opening deadlifts, Isaac is forecasted to come in second. So every kilo will count. Sure, he would like to take that gold medal. Important to make lifts at this point.
Absolutely. Looks like Isaac is going to have his work cut out for him because TJ Gear is projected in first place, the lone Newfoundlander in the meet. And he's got a massive deadlift. That's the reason for the projected first place finish. But he's got to lift it first.
And a massive bench. He's going to be opening after
Yes.
Tyler with 190 kilos on the bar, 18.5 kilos above the next
Competitor.
highest opener.
That's huge for a bench press, of course, when every kilo counts. So Tyler's just getting set up here at 172.5, just waiting for the command. Oh, I saw a little dip. Let's see if the referee saw that. Hopefully not. No, 3 white lights.
3 white lights. TJ's coming up with 190 kilos.
190 kilos now on the bar, so over 400 pounds, 418 pounds for TJ's opener.
That's an incredible opener for a bench press.
Bar is
I believe
loaded for
TJ
TJ.
has a gym up in Labrador, so
And again, over double body weight here
Yeah.
for his opener.
bit of a gym rat, I guess. So lots of time to practice in between clients, and practice he does.
Getting set up, not taking a hand off.
Luke is up next.
Got to
155 kilos on the bar.
start command. Looks solid.
Looks pretty easy.
Yeah.
Smoking a double body weight opener.
It's a great opener
Good
for
lift
TJ.
for TJ.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ's a great ambassador for Newfoundland and Labrador. He's getting a lot of Labrador new lifters into the sport, bringing them down to Newfoundland for meets and so on. So definitely a great ambassador for powerlifting overall in the province. So great to see him on board and still competing.
Bar is loaded for Devon.
We can already see the jockeying for position a little bit back and forth. Isaac has
Just like Luke.
they both Isaac
Yeah.
and TJ have upped their seconds by 10 kilos.
This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be a battle. One is
All of
forecast.
them. Look, Tyler as well. Another 10 kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, Isaac is forecast total is 742.5. TJ's is 745. So I think we're going to see a battle here, especially getting into the deadlifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the Sand 3 white
Good lift
lights.
for Devon on his third. Missed a second, got it on his third, had increased by 5 kilos. Landon coming up now, 145 kilos for him. Up 7.5 from his second.
Bar is loaded for Landon.
All right, Landon Hales from British Columbia. Not going to get a handout here. Going to do it on his own.
Up next is Jerusalem, 205 kilos on the bar.
Taking his time getting
And we're
himself
back
set
to
up.
the top of the order with Jordan. Bar is loaded.
Got to command.
Go, go,
And it is stuck. No, dead stop there, Landon. I'm sure he'll put that same weight on the bar now, adjust his stance a little bit, and try to do that for his third.
We're moving on to Willy, 147.5 kilos.
Willy Lamb up now, 147.5 kilos. Coached by Shane Martin out of Alberta.
Bar is loaded.
The
for
bencher of
Willy.
all benchers, Shea Martin. Coached by one of the best.
We're back up to the top of the order with Jordan, 157.
Shane here this week competing in
Joseph is on deck.
both raw and equipped bench.
Bench only. And Shane is the new president of the CPU, newly appointed at their AGM this past weekend.
Go, 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 all the way.
He's struggling a little bit with that. Looked like he got it in. Sure enough,
Three
three
white lights.
white lights for Willie.
Lift for Willy. Derrick
Don't
Van
anticipate a
Avery,
big
white
jump
lights
from
for
Willie here.
Mcrae.
That looked like he struggled with that a little bit. Let's see what he puts in for his third attempt.
150 kilos now on the bar. Derrick Van Avery,
Bar is loaded
Ontario.
for Derrick.
Two lifters now at 150 kilos, 330 pounds.
Good lift for Jordan, 3 white lights. Nice job, Jordan. Joseph is up next, 157.5 kilos on the bar. Curtis is on deck. Bar is loaded.
Go, go, go.
A little bit of a struggle, but he got it up.
Two
Good
more
lift.
good lifts
We
for
got a
Derrick.
blue card from the head
Followed by
referee.
Brandon.
Derrick had increased 5 kilos over his first. I don't think he'll probably increase any more than that going to his third. See what he puts in.
No, and of course Willie only went up by 2.5 kilos. I think that was a wise move. Just chip away at the kilos right now.
Exactly.
Go
Yeah,
for
and
the total
Derrick
score.
did the same to only
Yeah,
2.5 kilo
yeah,
jump.
great idea.
Yeah.
Good coaching there.
Yeah. Get the kilos that you can. Put them towards your total.
Absolutely.
Bar is loaded.
That was solid second lift for Kevin. Yeah,
That's a
3
good
white
lift.
lights.
3 white lights for Kevin.
What do you think you got left in him? 5, 7.5?
And then Josh.
5 for sure.
160 now being loaded onto the bar for Brandon Leclair.
Yeah, I predicted 7.5.
His second went up pretty
Yeah,
smoothly,
I
so
think
he's
that
got more in
him,
the
eh?
tank
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
2 pounds.
Second lift is very important. You can really gauge where you are to know what to put in for your third.
Oh, absolutely. Once you've been at this game a long time, you can almost predict what these numbers are going to be.
162.5 kilos for James. Sean is on deck. Bar is loaded for James.
Great arch on Brandon. Short stroke. Yeah, 3 lifts. Beautiful technical bencher there.
62.5 kilos on the bar, followed by Josh.
Liam up next, 162.5 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Liam.
Come on, Liam, let's go.
That looked pretty
Pretty
smooth
good
and
for a
easy.
second, yeah.
2 to 1, good.
The one technical red, but 2 whites is a good lift. So she either saw his butt come up or his head or foot movement. Doesn't matter. 2 is all you need. It's a good lift. Another 162.5 attempt here by Joshua. Joshua hails from Ontario. Taking his time getting himself set up here. His feet are still moving, so not getting the hand out just yet. All right, 20 seconds to go. Got the command really quickly. And he's struggling. Good, solid. Kept the bar going. 3 white lights. Probably another 2.5, max 5 kilos for his third attempt. What do you think, Sandra?
I think we'll probably see at least, another 5 kilos maybe. Jumping up to 170 now on the bar for Jonathan Dupuis.
That's 375 pounds, folks. So just imagine lying on your back and pressing that off your chest to give you some idea. It's an incredible amount of weight these gentlemen are lifting here this morning.
Well, Joshua only went up 2.5 kilos. So again,
Okay,
probably just
playing
trying.
it safe, yeah.
He's forecast to come in third, so he's trying to build his total.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're in the running for a medal, everything here is strategic right now.
3 white lights for Andrew. Good lift. Paris is up next. 172.5 kilos on the bar. Shotgun one is up next.
3
Yep,
white
great
lights.
lift. 3 white lights.
172.5 for Luke, followed by Isaac, and then Tyler.
Luke Mcrae from Alberta up next, 172.5 kilos on the bar, being coached by Lewis Knoppers.
Bars loaded.
Lewis, a very long time lifter, just moved to the Master 2 category this year. He's been a world champion deadlifter.
Yeah, incredible lifter in his own right, Lewis.
Definitely a CPU legend.
Oh, absolutely. Just started a little side business building racks, it seems. He's got
Yes,
one out there on auction.
He's set up here this week. He runs Fitness Town in Edmonton, hosts a meet there every year.
Good on him.
3
Great.
white lights.
Second lift there for Luke.
175 kilos on the bar.
All right, now we're getting into the last 3 lifters in this round.
175 kilos on the bar now for Isaac Bake out of Ontario.
Kilos on the bar. Close to 400 pounds. These are huge lifts.
386 pounds, folks.
Robert is on deck. Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Isaac.
It's a 10-kilo jump from his opener. Let's see how this goes. Just out there now getting set up. Got a quick start command.
Go, go.
And look good from here.
Judges say
3 white lights for Isaac.
Tyler's coming up next with 182.5.
Tyler up next, 182.5 kilos. Yeah, just over 400 pounds.
On deck, then we're back to the top of the order.
Extremely close to double body weight bench press here for Tyler if he's successful.
Walter is on deck.
Yeah, only a couple of kilos off double body bench, which is incredible in and of itself. We're good. 3 white lights. So last lifter in this round is TJ Gear from Newfoundland, and we got a nice even 200 kg second attempt at 441 pounds.
Just a massive bench press for a 93 kilo lifter.
That is crazy. That is over double body weight, 20 kilos to spare. And he's a tall guy, so slimming down to 93, I'm sure wasn't easy for him. He's a tall gentleman. Self-lift off, waiting for the command. Oh, go TJ, yes. Struggle, but it went up.
It went up, yep.
Yeah. There you go, 3 whites. I'll be curious to see what he puts on for his third attempt now, because he's got to be chipping away as well.
Starting our thirds now in bench. Up first is Landon Hickmott, 145 kilos. Missed this on his second. We'll see if he gets it on his third.
Bar is loaded for Landon.
Bar is loaded for Luke. Let's go, Luke.
Oh, Luke.
Take it,
Yeah.
guys.
Couldn't quite crack that one off the chest.
No, wasn't there today.
No.
He'll have his 137.5 for his bench
For Devon, followed by Willy.
going into deadlifts. Up now, Devon out of Alberta, 147.5 kilos, up 5 kilos from his second. Missed his first, but increased by 5 kilos, got his second. Another 5 kilo increase here for his third.
Bar is loaded for Ruslan. Get behind him. This is 474 pounds. That's a huge bench press.
All right, Devon, let's see what you got. 147.5.
Go, go, go.
It's going, it's going. See if he can lock it out. Let's see. Yeah.
Good lift.
Technicality from the
150 on the bar
Head
for Willy.
ref. Not
Probably
quite sure
the-
what that was, but
That was probably the perfect attempt selection there for Devon.
oh, absolutely. I don't think you could have put much more on that.
No, I don't think he would have had another 2.5 kilos, so that was probably the exact right number to put in for Devon. Willy up next, 150 kilos on the bar for him.
Shout out to our spotters and loaders on platform 2. They're the hardest working team in the room. Bar is loaded for Jordan.
Oh, that was great anticipation of that press command. Oh, he forgot the command. He got a little too excited there, and he racked it before he got the rack command.
Couldn't quite get it locked out and keep it there
Yeah.
until he got the rack command.
Yeah.
Didn't get that lift, but good grind, good push there from Willy.
Bar is loaded for Derrick.
152.5 kilos now on the bar for Derrick.
In the hole.
Session sponsors for this session are Zone Smelling Salts. You can see the Zone Smelling Salts t-shirts being worn by spotting and loading crew.
Bar is loaded for Joseph.
Go, go, go.
Oh,
Oh,
stuck.
not quite today for Derrick.
No, had a little wobble on his chest, so a delayed start command for him, unfortunately. That probably cost him the lift. Very important to bring that bar down pretty steady, pretty quick, and get a quick press command out of that no man's zone down there at the top of the chest.
Kevin Chow,
Kevin.
157.5 kilos on the bar. Kevin from Ontario.
James is on deck. Bar is loaded.
All right, Kevin's getting set up here now for his third attempt bench press, getting the command from the chief referee.
Go, go, go.
And
All the way,
he
go,
is
go.
Struck
Got
with
it up.
it.
A blue. 2 reds and a blue.
Look at that, 3 white lights.
2 reds and a blue. 8 and 6.
Josh is coming again.
Again, that was probably the perfect third attempt selection for Kevin.
Definitely.
And then Leah.
Most of these guys aren't kidding themselves. They've been around a while. They certainly know what they can do and what they can't. And depending on how they feel that day, too, they might surprise themselves, but generally they have a pretty good idea of what they're going to do before they even do it.
And you certainly have to be willing to adapt that plan on game day, depending on how things are going, and not be stuck to
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Things change on a dime here at Nationals, that's for sure.
Bar is loaded for chase.
All right, just waiting for Joshua now to get set up. Taking his time here. He's going to get a handout here from Kevin West, who's the spotter and loader. He's got 13 seconds to get himself a command, so he might want to move this along a little bit. 5 seconds to spare.
Go, go, go. All the way.
He's struggling, but he got her up. Another great attempt there if he got that. Yeah, perfect. 3 white lights.
Brandon's up next.
He'd only increased 2.5 kilos over his second. Probably a good decision.
Yep.
Eked that one out.
Yep.
Got those kilos towards his total. He's forecast right now to be in third, so important that he makes as many lifts as he can.
Yep. Chip away at that total.
165 also on the bar for Brandon.
Taking his time getting set under the bar.
Go, 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 go.
Looks solid from here. Yep. 3 white lights. Another great attempt selection. Holding his back, getting up. Appears to cramp up a little bit.
170 now going on the bar for Liam. 7.5 kilo jump from his second, so a fairly substantial jump.
Garrett is on deck. Same weight.
Bigger jump than his between his first and his second, it seems, unless he was feeling really good about it and thought he underestimated his strength on his second. But it's unusual to see a bigger jump between your second and third than you see between your first and your second. So let's hope it plays out for him.
Get behind him. And his last bench press.
Go, go.
And again, yeah,
Knocked it on the door.
That looks fairly easy.
great lift there. Technicality from the side ref, but 2 white lights, so a good lift. Probably had another couple of kilos in him.
Followed by Luke, and then I.
Another 5 kilos now on the bar for Jonathan, up to 175. 3 red plates.
Bar is loaded for
No
Jonathan.
lift for Andrew. Same weight, 177.5 for Ferris. Backup one's on deck. Bar is loaded.
Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling.
Oh,
no,
not quite today. Not there today.
No.
All right, we're going up.
Luke Mcrae is up next, 180 kilos.
396 pounds. Isaac will follow
Getting
him.
into the bottom of the order here now. We've got 4 lifters left in the bench press, and then we'll take another short break and move on to the deads.
Bar is loaded for Luke.
396 pounds here on the bar for Luke. Gentleman's 400.
Oh, too bad. on deck.
Luke is also in the top 6, so still jockeying for positions. Of course, it'll all come down to the deadlift.
Boy, go.
He is fighting it. A little
Oh.
downward motion, so that's it. They take the bar from him for his safety. And not quite there today for Luke.
All right, Isaac's gonna come
Same
out
weight on the bar
front,
now,
same weight,
180 kilos for Isaac.
Tyler's on deck, TJ
Third
in
last
goal.
lifter in this flight, and then there will be another 20-minute break before deadlift start.
All right, close on 400 pounds here now for Isaac at a
Bar is
93
loaded for Isaac,
kg lifter.
180 kilos.
That's almost double body weight for Isaac.
5 kilos on the bar, 407.85 pounds. Walter's on deck. Bar is loaded for Robert.
Go.
It's going.
with
He
it.
stalled mid.
Oh,
No,
not quite.
not quite there today for Isaac. So he'll finish off with a 175.
Provincial Alberta provincial record. It's
Tyler Waslick up next, 190 kilos. This will be an Alberta provincial record for Tyler if he makes this lift. 418 pounds.
It's a good lift from
Bar
Robert.
is loaded
Nice
for
job.
Tyler.
Walter is up next, 200 kilos.
Tyler being coached by the strength guys.
Bar is loaded for Walter.
He's got the start command.
Walter's getting hyped.
Oh my! Put some weight
Went
on that
up
bar,
fairly
Tyler.
easily.
Oh, that was a great one. There you
New
go.
Alberta provincial record. Now, TJ Gear, 206 kilos on the bar. We
So
know
we know what that means, don't
it's
we?
national record. Normally, lifts have to be in increments of 2.5 kilos. They only have to be in increments of 0.5 kilos, though, if it's a national record. So 206 kilos means a national record attempt here for TJ Gear.
We have a Canadian national record attempt coming up. of
This is my boy from Newfoundland and Labrador,
kilos.
representing the great land up in Labrador.
Over 450 pounds here. Just
That is
incredible
crazy amount of weight.
number for a 93 kilo lifter.
Is going to crush this national record.
Got to shout
Bar
out to
is
my
loaded
boy.
for TJ. Let's get behind him, you guys. This is a national
Crowd here getting behind TJ.
Come on, TJ.
Interesting story. TJ came down for a meet to get qualified actually during Snowmageddon and ended up stuck in St. John's for well over a week when the flights weren't, he couldn't get back home. So it was a long road to get here for him.
Thank you, spotters.
Go. Oh, my. I think
Looked
we
good
got a
from
new
here. What
record
do the
here.
judges say?
Oh, no. What happened?
His butt
Gotta
His-
be a butt.
came off.
His
the
butt
bench.
came off the
His
bench.
butt.
Side referees have a good view of that. They
Oh,
can see it.
boy.
He got
And
2
that-
red lights.
That wasn't weight for sure. He had that lift. That's
He will have it.
unfortunate.
He will have that
Next
record
time.
next
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
So come back in 20 minutes and we will be starting our deadlifts. There's going to be lots of excitement, jockeying for position. We'll see you in 20.
What time is the next flight?
Test. Platform 1, you have 1 minute to change your openers. Platform 1, 1 minute to change your openers. No. 30 seconds, platform 1 to change your openers. High knees if you want to get out here on time. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more changes to openers, platform 1. You're good. We got 1 minute to go here on platform 1. We have a good battle shaping up here. There is only 2.5 kilos projected between first and second based on openers, and third and fourth are only 10 kilos apart. So it should be a good finish here. Bar is loaded for Kevin. Let's get this deadlift party started. Kevin, the bar is loaded for you.
Welcome back. We are here in our 93 kilo open men's session. It's about to start the deadlifts. I'm being joined now by
Tim Nadeau. Hey, everybody. Glad to be here.
my Alberta partner in crime.
Now the competition starts. The weights have hit the floor. Let's see what they can do. We got Kevin coming up here. 235 opener. Nice and easy.
Runs to the platform. 2 to
He made
1
easy
for
work of
the
that.
lift.
Next up, we have Liam, 245 kilos on the bar for him.
And landed. 245 kilos.
Hopefully these are all easy openers for these guys.
Let's go, Liam.
Bar is loaded. Here comes Liam. He's got some fans in the crowd.
Come on, Liam, let's go.
Lots of fans in the crowd over here.
Come on, Liam, let's go.
I think he's got 2 people cheering for him here.
Nice and tight, let's go. Easy.
That was quick. That was quick.
That's a good lift for Liam.
Up to 250 kilos now on the bar for Jonathan Dupuis.
250 kilos, 551 pounds. Bar is loaded for Jonathan.
Great at 265.
He's a tall guy for this class. I'm just catching up to everybody. I haven't been here yet. Easy work, conventional.
3 weight lights, good lift for Jonathan. We're going up to 200.
Lifters can pull deadlifts either sumo with a wider stance, hands in between the feet, or conventional, narrower stance, hands are outside of the feet.
But sumo's cheating, really, isn't it?
That's what some people like to say. Usually conventional deadlifters.
That's me.
We saw Liam pull sumo, Jonathan pull conventional.
Lost his grip.
Drop that bar. No lift for Landon. He'll try that again on his second.
Got to stick with the bar all the way to the floor.
Bar, 260.
A little bit more chalk next time.
Luke Mcrae from Alberta up next. Also 260 kilos on the bar.
Tyler's
Alberta
on deck.
boy.
Brandon's in the hole.
One of our, I think he trains at Evolve South in lovely downtown Edmonton. Easy.
Nice opener for Luke.
3 weight
Good lift
Some
from the
nice
judges.
deadlift shoes too.
Tyler's coming up 262.5, followed by Brandon.
Tyler Wazalek up next, 262.5 from Alberta. Just got a Alberta provincial bench record on his last bench.
Bar is loaded for Tyler.
Tyler's from Calgary, isn't he?
I believe he is, yes.
He looks kind of familiar. Tyler's been at a few of our meets. Looks like he's doing hook grip here. Rip those thumbs off.
Same weight for Andrew, 260 kilos.
Nice and easy. 3 white lights for Tyler.
Day. That was easy. Brandon's coming up next.
265 kilos now on the bar for Brandon for his opener.
Bar is loaded for Brandon. 265.
Brandon's in 4th. We'll try to move up to 3rd. We'll see how that goes.
In the hole.
Sean Brooks is up next, 272.5.
We're definitely going to see some strategic attempt selections in this session. People jockeying for position, trying to get on that podium if they can.
Bar is loaded for Sean.
Nice and easy.
Easy. What do the judges say?
3 white lights there for Brandon.
Derrick's coming up next, followed by Josh, and then Willy. All 3 will be attempting to
we go, 275 kilos.
Well over 600 pounds now. 606. Lightweight for these boys in the 93 kilogram category.
5 red plates on each side.
Is loaded for Derrick.
Goals right there. 5 red plates. Quick and easy.
Nice easy opener there for Derrick. 275 for Josh coming up, followed by Willy and then Devon. Bar is loaded for Josh.
Here we go, Josh. 275. Same weight on the bar for him. Let's see if he can make easy.
It's Renee. Yeah.
Here we go. Nice, easy.
It's a good lift.
Now we got
Good
some
lift.
Alberta boys coming up. Willy coming up with 275 on the bar. Willy's always got a big smile on his face in the back warm-up area.
Bar is loaded.
Oh, he's coached by our El Presidente, Shane Martin. Smart lifts. Probably said that about 100 times. Let's go, Willy. Let's see how you do
50.
this. Nice and easy.
Easy for Willy. What did the judges say?
Easy opener for Willy. 3
Good
white
lift.
lights. Devon's coming up next.
Another
followed by
2.5 kilos now being added for Devon. 277.5 for his opener.
And TJ. Bar is loaded for Devon. 277.5 kilos, 611 pounds.
Coached by the master of the deadlift, Bryce Krawchuk. Devon's always had a good deadlift. Another Alberta boy. Easy work for Devon.
Nice opener.
The opener for Devon.
He turned redder than his shirt, though.
Isaac is coming up next, followed by
A few veins popping there on these deadlifts.
top of the order.
280 kilos now on the bar for Isaac.
Kevin.
Isaac's in second place so far. We'll see how that goes. There's going to be a little bit of a battle going here.
Only 2.5 kilos separating the forecast first and second place lifters. If it comes to a tie, Isaac is the lighter lifter. He will win on body weight.
Nice and easy opener. That'd be interesting to see how this goes.
Bar is saying
There'll be some coaching involved, some jockeying positions.
3 white lights. TJ's coming up
Coaches will be
next,
watching the
followed by
competitors, how they're moving the weight,
This
and they'll
is
be making attempts
300
based off
kilos.
that also
Bar
for
is
their
loaded.
athletes.
661 pounds.
300 kilos. TJ Gear.
That's a big opener. Holy
That's
smokes.
a huge opener.
Made it look easy.
Made easy work of that.
Made it look easy. 3 reds.
3 white lights.
We're going back to the top of the
TJ had attempted Canadian national record on his third bench press. Often don't see a really strong bench in combination with a really strong deadlift.
Nice. Well, he's in first, so
He is in first right now, but again, only 2.5 kilos in separation in the forecast between first and second. He's at
let's see what
forecast
it's
745, Isaac 742.5.
We'll see if he keeps pace. This is going to be interesting what his attempt selections are. We got Landon back to the top of the order. He missed his first.
He lost his grip,
Yeah.
so hopefully he'll come back, get this number, and be able to increase on his third.
powder and buildup of chalk is off.
couldn't tell if he was doing hook grip last time or mixed grip.
Bar is loaded for Landon. Come on, Landon, let's get this.
Lifters can do a mixed grip where one hand is facing them, one hand is facing out, or they can have both hands facing in. Sometimes the mixed grip makes it easier to hang onto the bar and not lose your grip.
doing hook. He's doing
got
hook.
a double overhand grip there.
Good job.
See if they give it to him.
Held on to it this time.
All right. 2-1. He's on the
2 to
board.
1.
Everybody has a total.
Middle judge saw maybe a little bit of downward motion in the
Yeah,
bar.
it was a little bit shaky at the lockout.
Yeah.
We'll see what he goes up on his next one, but he got in it. He's got his,
He's got a total now.
yeah.
Bar is loaded.
Couldn't tell if his one hand there was a little bit ripped. It looked like a callus may have ripped on from the first.
Just shy of 700 pounds.
That was a big jump for Kevin from 235 to 260. Let's see how he handles that.
He may just like to open light, get that first lift under his belt, and
Well, that definitely was the case because he moved that as quick as his opener.
yep.
That's a good lift for Kevin. That was a 25-kilo jump.
That was a big jump.
262.5 coming up next for Jonathan.
Even the 120 plus like myself don't do that big of jumps. But he made it look easy.
262.5 now on the bar for Jonathan.
Back up to the top of the list. Everybody made their deadlift opener.
Rolls it back in. Let's see if he locks it out. Holds it.
Looked like a nice lift.
Yep.
That's a good lift for Jonathan. Liam's coming
He's
up
got a little bit more room on there. Let's see what he does on his next attempt.
Liam up now, 265 on the bar. 20-kilo jump from his first.
Bar is loaded for Liam. 265. 584 pounds. Smoked his opener.
Getting that set up just where he wants it. He's got his fans in the crowd yelling. Look good, look good.
Judges say 3 white lights for Liam.
3 white lights for Liam. Good
I love
lift on
deadlifts.
his
It
second.
just goes a lot faster.
Followed by Luke, and then Brandon.
Spotters and loaders are doing an excellent job today in both platforms.
They have been all week.
Precision like stock car.
The bar
Pit
is
stops here.
loaded for Tyler.
Tyler Wasluk up now, 275 on the bar.
Split decision, good lift.
Coached by the strength guys.
Jordan is up next. 275 kilos.
Nice lockout.
He's on deck.
Looked like a good lift. He's got some more in the tank, it looked like, for his third.
3 white lights. I think that's the first lift that Tyler's had done.
Good lift there for Tyler.
An awesome day so far. Luke's coming up next. with the
Luke
same weight.
Mcrae up next, 275 on the bar.
Another Alberta
Bar
boy.
is loaded for Luke.
Come on, Jordan. That is a good lift for Jordan. 3 white lights. Nice work.
Lock it out. There we go. Stand it up.
Followed by Sean. Bar is loaded.
Quick off the floor. A little bit
That's a good lift for Luke.
little bit of a grind at the lockout, but he got it, no problem.
Followed by Josh.
Look, yeah, it looked like a fairly tough lift for Luke there. We'll see what he goes up for his third. I wouldn't think any more than probably 5
Maybe,
kilos at the
yeah.
most, maybe.
We'll see what they put in for him.
Yeah.
Tightening up on the race here. It's gonna
5
be
kilos would be a
down
safe
all the
bet.
way to the end.
282.5 now on the bar for Brandon Leclair.
Bar is loaded for Brandon.
Brandon currently in 5th place.
Another big jump there from 265 to 282 and a half.
Yeah, 17.5 kilos.
Followed by James. Bar is loaded for Sean.
Looked easy.
And that is a good lift for Brandon. Josh is coming up next, followed by Willy. And then Devon, 287.5 kilos, 630.
287.5 now on the bar for Joshua.
This will keep him in 3rd place by 2.5 kilos if he makes this.
Good lift for Sean, 3 red lights. James is up next, 300 kilos. Followed by Robert.
Looks like for bronze, we're
There's a little bit of a
going to have a
battle
bit of a
going.
battle between Joshua, Tyler.
And Brandon.
Yeah.
He made that look easy, so
Good lift for Joshua. There's going to need to be some good attempt selection strategy in the thirds to
We'll see what
get
the
that
coaches
bronze
do.
position. Yeah.
this will be interesting to watch what the coaches do. Brandon put a big jump in, 20 kilos on his 3rd. So he's projected 3rd. Let's see what Joshua's coach puts in.
Come on, Willy.
Big Bad Willy coming up here. Love watching Willy deadlift.
Robert is up next, 302.5 kilos.
See what the judges say. Yeah, looked a little bit soft on the lockout. See what Shane does on this. He's going to the jury.
Shane.
He's going to the jury.
Shane's going to the jury.
Not locked out. He didn't have his shoulders back far.
Good coach always goes to the jury to get clarification.
They're able to do that if the decision is 2-1. If they get 3 red lights, the coach or the lifter can't go to the jury. But if it's only 2, they can go to the jury and request clarification or attempt to get a relift for their lifter.
Luke is up next, 312.5 kilos on the bar.
Big lift for Devon. Another big jump. See how he handles this.
Bar is loaded.
Oh, got a little in front of him. Let's see if he can lock it out.
Yes, just hold it. Control. Take
He
it
might
back.
get it.
He
Oh,
got it. He got
let's
it.
see. It looks a
Let's
little
see what-
soft. Looked a
oh.
little soft.
Judges say. That is.
Yeah,
No
the bar was
lift.
moving up and down and a little soft
He
on
was
the
a little
lock.
soft on the lockout.
It looks like some up and down.
Good effort by Devon for sure, though, to stick with that lift. It was a little out in front of him when he
Yeah,
first
when he
started
came
pulling.
off the
and
floor, it got away from him. It
Yeah.
wasn't close to his shins. You want to try to keep it as close to your body. Just glide it up.
Loaded.
He got a little out in front of him.
I think if he set that one up properly, sets it up properly on his 3rd, keeps it close in,
Yeah, he would've got
he
it.
can probably get it.
But that was a big jump. That was 22.5 kilos. No, what was it? No, sorry. Math is bad.
Bruce is up next.
12.5 kilos. That moved fast for Derrick. Oh, what did he?
Again, soft lockout or his
Yeah.
shoulders aren't back there for Isaac. 3 red lights. He can try that again on his 3rd.
So here comes the battle for first. We got Isaac coming up with 295.
Next bar is loaded. 295. TJ's on deck.
Again, only 2.5 kilos difference in the forecasted
Isaac and TJ.
They
totals
kept pace.
for
They both
Isaac
went
and
up
TJ.
15 from their attempts. So
Right.
Go, go, go.
they're playing the game right now. So
And he made that lift.
And 2-1, good lift.
2-1. Again, not quite locked out according to one of the side judges. It
Yeah,
looked like a
little bit
tough lift
soft.
for him.
it'll be interesting to see what they put in for attempts. Now this is
Yes.
where they're going to be playing a little bit of the mental game between the coaching and the athletes.
Isaac Isaac will probably be the first lifter.
For TJ. Come on, TJ.
Isaac might put a big attempt in just to see what TJ.
Right. Let's see if TJ gets his 315.
Oh, a little bit shaky. Oh, and he
Oh.
lost it.
Lost it at the top.
Okay, so that changes things here.
All right, you'll have another attempt to come
Because that changes things big time.
So now we have Isaac projected in first at 757.5 and TJ at 745. So TJ needs to make this
Yeah.
315 again.
TJ has to hit and hope that Isaac. So now Isaac, it depends what they put in. TJ could still go up and play the game, but be interesting to see what the coaches put in here. So we're going into our third attempts here.
Jonathan up first with 270 on the
All
bar.
right, we got a little blood on the bar, so we're going to
Ooh, blood on the bar.
decontaminate.
Spotters and loaders cleaning it off. Now that we're starting our third attempt deadlifts, the bar will at least have to be brushed and wiped every attempt just to make sure it's clean for each lifter. No, not too much baby powder on it, which can make it slippery.
So Isaac only went up 5 kilos on his last attempt. And then TJ went up to 320.
All right, bar is loaded. Here we
To-
go. Third
to
attempt.
Because I believe TJ's lighter in weight, is that correct?
No, Isaac is lighter. Isaac is the lightest lifter.
So I'll have to see how that plays out here.
Push, 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 push.
Oh, just a little too heavy.
Isaac's coach may also be banking on.
All right, we're going up to
Yeah, they can be.
They may think TJ is not going to get that lift.
Yeah,
here from BC.
which might be a smart call. And they have up to 2 attempt selection changes, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we may see some jockeying and last minute attempt changes here for sure.
Even for third and fourth there between Josh and Brandon.
Josh and Brandon, they're forecast at the same total. Josh
So-
was the lighter lifter, so
So-
if there's a tie, he will take bronze.
But that was a big jump for Brandon to go to tie. So what's their lot numbers? Because that'll also determine. Joshua's going to be pulling first because of lot number.
Let's get this.
Yeah, Joshua's lot number 13. Brandon is lot number 17. So
But he
we may
can't-
see some last minute
But
changes
he
here.
can't change back down. Once Joshua pulls 302.5, he's stuck at 302.5.
Yes.
Let's see if he locks this out. Keep going. Oh, keep going. Let's see if they give it to him. Looked a little soft. Yeah, a little up and down and soft.
A little
there.
up and down and soft. No lift.
Little pinching, perhaps.
We're not having good luck in our third attempts here so far. Let's see if Luke can get his third attempt in here.
In sixth place,
277.5 kilos.
11 pounds.
That's something also to watch. They clean the bar between every attempt, so it's always making sure you get an extra little bit of chalk on your hands. I haven't seen anybody come out look like a snowman yet with the baby powder all over them. So we got the bar ready for Luke. Let's see if he hits his
Bar is
third
loaded.
deadlift here. We haven't had a third attempt hit yet, so
From Alberta, trying to stay in sixth place currently. Let's go, Luke. Push, push, push. Go, 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 go.
fast off the floor. Oh,
Oh, not quite. Got it to above his knees, just couldn't lock it out.
typical for conventional. It's really fast off the floor, but you get to that midpoint and it stalls.
He is trying to jump up
Trust me, it's happened to me.
to six.
We still have not had an opener yet in our third deadlift.
17.5 kilos.
No
for
third
his
deadlifts have been made yet in this session.
attempt.
And it looks like Devon is passing on his third deadlift.
Bar is loaded.
We got Kevin coming up here, 277.5.
Trying to move up the rankings here. Let's go.
Another big jump for Kevin, but his last one looked good, so you should have this in the tank. Lock it out. Here we go.
Looked like a nice lift from here.
There we go. Our first third
Good
attempt.
lift.
Good lift.
He got a red from the center judge. Maybe looked like he didn't have his knees quite locked out or his shoulders back. But 2 white lights is all you need, so good lift for Kevin.
Tyler, move up to 5th if he gets this.
282.5 kilos.
Next is Jordan.
Bar is loaded. Let's go, Tyler. Tyler wants to stay in the top
Should mention
five.
Kevin just also had a 9 for 9 day. Awesome
Oh, nice.
performance
I
at
didn't notice that.
Nationals. Tyler is also trying to do the same right now. If he gets this lift, he'll have a 9 for 9 day.
You already won.
Push, 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 push.
Off the floor. Here we go. Lock it out.
Oh, lost his
Just
grip
lost his
there.
grip.
Yep.
A little bit heavy. Saw a little bit of stars there at the top.
Still a good day for Tyler. Some nice lifting from him.
Next, followed by
285 now on the bar for Liam.
looking to move from 10th to 6th.
If he makes this lift, he's currently in 10th, but this will move him to 6th place.
No lift. Good try, Jordan.
All right, bar is loaded for Liam.
He's got the crowd behind him here.
Let's go, Liam. Stand up with it. Stand up. Come on.
He's been doing 20-kilo jumps, so let's see if he gets this.
Stand it up.
No, not today. Just a
No.
little too heavy.
Good try.
He had to put it on the bar to give it a try.
All right, Willie is
Yeah,
coming
decided not today.
287.5.
So Willie's repeating his last attempt at 287.5.
8th place. Currently in 11th. Wanting to move up.
Right now he is in 11th. He'll move to 8th if he makes this lift.
Next is Sean Brooks. 295 kilos on the bar. Robert.
Bar is loaded for Willie.
Come on, Willie. Let's go.
Come on, let's get behind Willie here. Good Alberta boy.
Go.
He's a little soft on his lockout. Same weight.
Sean was also
Just needs to clean it up here.
so far. He is 8th.
Come on, Willie.
Yeah, it was 2-1 decision last time.
Push, Willie, go.
Off the floor. Oh, let's see what the judges say.
Better than your last one.
Again, a little soft.
No lockout.
Soft lockout again.
On his right-hand side, it just wasn't quite there, from what I could tell from here.
All right.
We've only had one
Brandon is trying
third
to get on
attempt
the
made
podium
so
here,
far.
guys. He's in 4th.
We got Brandon coming here,
Wants to move
295.
into 3rd for the time being.
If he makes this, he jumps to 3rd.
I think that's why we see Joshua's third attempt put in here at 302.5, a huge jump from 287.5. I think that's so that they can
See if he makes this. or
maintain
not.
their position and then decide what they need to do. I think
Next.
we could see a change in Joshua's third attempt put in.
James is on deck.
Bar is loaded for Brandon. Let's get behind him. He wants
If he makes this, he jumps to 3rd.
to go, Brandon.
Bar is loaded for Robert.
Let's see if he does this. This is a big lift for him.
Going for 9 for 9. Again, he's been on one of our international teams. You can tell by his Team Canada singlet. So obviously a
He's got some.
seasoned lifter here.
It's moving. It's moving. Oh, it looks solid.
Solid. Big smile at the top.
That was a good lift. Wow.
That was an amazing third deadlift.
So now we're going to see some jockeying
He
here.
is in third place currently. Joshua's third was lowered to 297.5. That's what he needs
to move back into third.
to move into third.
Now Josh wants the bronze medal. So he is pulling to get on the podium.
What were their lot numbers?
Joshua is the lighter lifter, so he would only have to tie.
But I think it was the lot numbers.
Josh, come on.
Bar is loaded for Josh. Here we go. Joshua.
Let's see if Joshua can do the.
Joshua had a lower lot number, so in order to do the 295, he would have had to have a
Yes,
higher lot number.
correct.
Let's go, Josh. Come on.
But he needs this now.
Come on, Josh. Let's go.
Needs this to move into third.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
It's moving.
It's got to
Keep
lock it
going.
out.
Lock it out.
Got to lock it out.
Oh,
Looks good.
and
Let's see what the
did
judges say.
say?
3 white lights.
got the lift, moved into bronze. Perfect game day strategy there.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Did what he needed to do.
So now we got Isaac coming up. If he hits this, he moves.
He'll stay in first
He'll
for
stay
now
in
if,
first.
if he hits this.
He wants to bump it up to try to make
And that will force TJ's hand.
Yeah.
27.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
He's added 5 kilos from his second attempt. Isaac's here from Ontario. Bar is loaded. Let's hear it, Ontario.
Let's see what he does here.
Let's go, Isaac. Come on. Let's go.
Crowd getting behind Isaac here.
It's getting exciting here. Let's see what he does. Here he goes.
It's going.
Oh,
not
today.
quite.
Lost it on his grip there.
All right. Derrick's coming up next here. He is trying to move into the top.
So I'm guessing we're going to see TJ's third deadlift move down to 315.
There he just did it.
Okay. So now if TJ pulls the 315,
He goes to first.
he will go to first. Currently, TJ
We
is
got
in
third
second.
and second locked up. It's just, or third locked up. It's now,
It's now a
first-
battle between
between
first and second.
if TJ misses,
If TJ misses, he'll be in second. If he gets it, he'll be in first.
yeah.
It will come down to the last pull of the competition. Derrick up now, 310 kilos on the bar. Just a massive deadlift.
Oh, yeah.
683 pounds for a 93 kilo lifter.
That'll move him up to fourth, I believe.
Fifth.
Fifth.
Oh, not quite. He got it
today.
above the knees.
Good try. Good try.
All right.
Now here it comes down.
This is for all the marbles. This determines if he is a gold medalist or a
TJ missed this on his second. Needs it for first. Will get silver if he doesn't make it. Gold if he does.
bar. He just needs to pull it. He was close on his last one. This is not out of reach.
Last deadlift of this session.
This is what you came here for, TJ.
I love it. The last lift to determine first and second.
All
That's
comes
all you can
down to
ask
the
for.
last lift.
That's all you can ask for, to have that ability to be able to do that. Here comes TJ.
As Gail mentioned before, Newfoundland lifter.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's see if he gets it.
Oh,
Lost it on
dropped
grip.
it. I think he maybe had some calluses rip. Good effort. Comes in silver.
Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that.
Great session.
That's it for platform.
They left it all out there.
Next session starts at 11:30. We have some of our women to watch. Come back and join us in about half an hour. More great lifting to come today.
I'm going to take a nap.
Platform 1, Paige, if you hear me, can you please come to platform 1?
medalist in the men's Raw Open 93 kilo class, Joshua Smith. Silver medalist in the men's Raw Open 93 kilo class, T.J. Gear. Men's Raw Open 93 kilo class, gold medalist Isaac Bake. Congratulations to our medalists in the men's Raw Open 93 kilo class. Our medals are being presented by Susan Haywood, our co-meet director. Thank you, Susan. Now, the men's Raw Open 105 kilo class, bronze medalist Ruslan Yarulin. Silver medalist, men's Raw Open 105 kilo class, Walter Cariazzo. Gold medalist, men's Raw Open 105, Luke Tremblay. Congratulations, gentlemen. Next lifting session is about 13 minutes away.
Testing. Okay. Testing. Spotters, loaders, can you come up to platform 1? Try to get everything going. Try to get the squat rack. How are you doing, Amanda? Good? Did you lift? No, I had a baby 5 months ago. Oh.